Stewart Media and Entertainment presents the Two Live Stews Experience. We back, Shawty! This right here, this ain't your ordinary-ish.
Two Live Stews Experience, Ryan Stewart, Doug Stewart, baby, we back. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we are back. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you, but them folks sat us down forcefully. Are you? What up to the Qs?
Do not let anyone confuse you. The Two Live Stews started this shit. The Two Live Stews Experience, Shawty. If you're not stewing, what the hell are you doing?
Yes.
And we have got to thank God every minute of every day. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart. On a Two Live Stews Experience grand opening. Sir, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, man.
Look, man, you look really nice, man. I like your outfit, man. You put a tux on for the show.
Yeah, I put a tux on, man, because this is big. This is the grand opening of the Two Live Stews. And I see you even brought your own little witch's hat. Yeah.
Time out. This isn't really a witch's hat, man, okay?
It's technically a witch's hat in its truest form. We talked about this the other day.
Right.
No, I like it. I like it. It's not a big hat like Cam had.
Well, witches' hats are big, man. They got those tall domes on the top, man. This one doesn't have a tall dome, you know, but hey, man, you call it whatever you want, man. We clean.
Okay, absolutely. But yeah, shouts out to everybody tuning in right now. Everybody in the chat room, the Two Live Stews, we are back. We've been back for basically like a month and a half doing kind of like soft
the grand opening, which is our real live first show, is actually the 9th episode that we've broadcasted since the beginning of February.
Okay, so yeah, we've been tweaking with it, trying to make sure we understood the process and this system or whatever, and we think we got it pretty good. And so tonight we kind of celebrating coming back after 12 years.
12
years.
12 years, man.
I was thinking back today about the start of the show in 2001. You know, I'm always thinking about how things could have been so different if something small would have happened this way or something small would have happened that way.
I don't do that.
Okay, I do.
Yep.
I do. And the day that we came up with this idea to do this sports talk show, which has led to literally 100 different guy talk and barbershop talk, sports talk shows, was in your basement. We had an argument. We argued to death about it. I mean, to the point where we were sweating. And somebody said, y'all should do a sports talk show. You were already kind of working with the station that we actually ended up on. And the rest is history.
Rest is history, man.
The rest is history. But what if I didn't come over there that day? What if I was more into the Madden game and I didn't pay attention to what the guy was saying afterwards? You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Very simple.
Again, I'm not one that plays the what if game or the shoulda, coulda, woulda game. You know, with me and the majority of my life, it kind of is what it is. You know,
Right.
I don't reach back and I don't get all sentimental with that kind of stuff. And I don't do what ifs. I do what the reality of situations are. But I do want to say this as we talk about, you know, the last 12 years we hadn't been on and the 15 or so plus years we had on. So you're a visionary.
Mm-hmm.
And had you had your way, the day them people walked us out of there, that following Monday, we would have been doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Had you had your way.
Yeah.
But me, seeing things differently and approaching things differently and just doing things different, you're not two different people. I didn't have the foresight that you had to think that long term. And I was excited about the little break I was about to get. Thought I'd get a couple months here, there off and get back to work, man. But, you know, God does his own thing, man. But I did want to say, man, I apologize for delaying us the last 12 years because it's all on me.
Yeah, 12 years.
Yeah.
Imagine how big the show would have been if we would have been doing this once again a month or two after the folks showed us the door.
Yeah.
But
we would have retained the majority of our listeners, the Stewies, as I've realized that's a good name to call them. We would have retained the majority of the Stewies had we started right back when they got us off of that thing.
Right. But hindsight is what they say, 2020.
Yep, that's right.
So we got a bunch of guests lined up tonight, man. That's going to come in and celebrate the return of the Two Live Stews.
I'm sorry, man. Before we get into guests or even talking a little bit of sports, which I think we have a plan to do that tonight, I do want to let everyone know that since our last broadcast last Thursday, I did what a good son had to do. I sent my mother the clip of Doug saying he would rough her up and fight her. No. Look y'all boo me. No.
Are you
That's his
serious?
mother. She had the right to know.
But in the clip, in the conversation, I said I would share the money with her.
You suck. I did you try to fight her and try to share the money with her. Yeah, man. It was on my heart to send her the video, and I did. And she didn't respond, which she usually does, so I knew she was hurt. So when I called the following day, and this is
you really didn't do this, did you? Are you serious right now?
What'd you say?
Are you serious right now?
So when I called the other day to talk to her about it and console her, as I knew she'd be sad, she was on the phone with you.
Console her. You for real? You sent her the clip where I said I would knock her ass out. You sent her that clip.
That entire video, that promo that we've been using, where you threaten your mother and her life. Yes, I
How
said
about
that
this,
video.
man? That video's got 5,000 views. Come on, man. Work with me.
So I call her and I say, Ma, did you take time to look at the video I sent? And she was like, you know I listened to the show, right? I said, excuse me?
Show?
She said, you know I watch every show, right?
Oh, damn. Shut up, studio.
I'm saying all that to say, man, knowing that Mom's watching, man, things are going to be a whole lot different, man. I'm sorry.
I'm going to watch my language, everything, man. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. What? Oh, yeah, man. I mean, she understands. She has to understand.
The great Brenda Rivers Stewart, but our mother is a Stewie, man.
Right. Okay. All right. That's
awesome.
That's actually good. That's actually good.
That's awesome.
All right. So shouts out to Southern Edge Beverage Company, Southern Edge Beverage CO.com, sweet tea flavored vodka and salted caramel flavored whiskey. Once again, Southern Edge Beverage CO.com. Speaking of which, we're going to have on here in a second the owner, inventor, proprietor of Southern Edge sweet tea vodka here in a second, Dr. Ashley Scott. So he's coming up, and check it out. Sponsorship opportunities with the Two Live Stews are available. You know, we really got a lot of things going on right now. So we're trying to build a team. And if you got any experience in sales, radio sales, we'd love to talk to you. Email me, as you can see on the screen right there, stewtheq18@gmail.com.
If you're in the PR business, holla at Doug at that same email. You know,
yeah.
We're putting together a team, man, trying to get things done the right way. This go around with the second opportunity, man. We're going to make the most of it. So make sure that you are doing all you can to be a blessing to the Two Live Stews.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Are we ready for our first guest to come on? No, we aren't. Okay. All right. So what
we didn't, since we don't have the guest yet, a couple things I wanted to talk to you about real quick.
Okay.
Miles was in a play this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Wife was out of town. Miles was behind the scenes working the microphones in this play.
Mm-hmm.
It's a high school play, so everyone on stage was in the 9th through the 12th grade. Okay,
right.
About 20-something kids in this play. It was a big ordeal.
Mm-hmm.
The play program at the Brookstone School is an amazing play program. At the end of the play, two of the kids, which the play was high school. The High School Musical, that show, that movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard of it.
That was the play.
And speak of which, remind me to talk to you a little bit later at some point about this TV show you recommended, Orange is the New Black. We'll get into it later. Go ahead, man.
Okay. At the end of this high school play, a play where I'm sitting by my 8-year-old impressionable daughter, these two high school kids kiss, man.
What do you mean two high school kids?
High school kids kiss.
A boy and a girl?
Boy and a girl, praise the Lord. Boy and a girl. Not that anything would be wrong if it was a boy and a boy or a girl and a girl.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Right. I mean, hey, y'all do you. And I listen.
Right. That's your business.
The way I get down might not be the way you get down. I'm not passing the judgment on nobody.
Right.
But this boy and girl that were the two leads in the play literally kissed after the play. And
I don't understand what's the problem though.
Morgan
was it like a lot of tongue or something? What?
Well, they kissed for about 8 seconds. And
you don't want your daughter exposed to that. Is that what you're saying?
Can I tell the damn story? Can I get through the story?
I'm trying. Okay, you're right. I mean,
I'm trying to tell the story, and now you done got me backed up and flustered. Can I tell the story?
Go ahead. My bad.
So halfway through this kiss, about the 4 or 5 second mark, my daughter taps my leg and goes, "Hey, Daddy, this is a long kiss." And that really bothered me, man.
So you didn't want her seeing that.
What are we teaching the kids, man? What are we showing the kids?
Hey, man, but listen, and you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. You're concerned about an 8-second kiss? Do you understand these?
I don't think it was tongue. They wasn't doing their head in like that. It was just like, you know.
Right. So it was like old school white people, very little lips kiss.
As a father, it put me in a position that I was uncomfortable. And I just wanted to know if I'm being overcritical, if I'm overthinking it, underthinking it. Man. I just want to know if I'm being extra right now.
Yeah, man. Unless you have the most ironclad parental guidance things on your kids' internet, they probably got the Playboy channel right now, man.
Shut up. I'm not talking too much. Be quiet.
Do you understand these kids have access to 1,000 times more than we had when we were kids?
My Lord.
Or that we were able to see when we were kids? And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience.
I've never.
An 8-second kiss with no tongue is nothing.
I hadn't thought about this in the last 48 hours, man.
Wow.
I didn't think about it like that, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think Morgan's probably seen a whole lot more.
Hey, man.
Remember we started.
Time out.
Go ahead.
Hold on, man. I mean, just be careful how you use her name and the sentences and the way you use her name, man. You know, what else has she seen, man?
All right, man.
What else do you think she's seen? And don't put that on her, man.
Yeah,
don't speak that into her life.
Evidently, this is a sensitive subject, man. I feel uncomfortable even talking about it right now because you feel in some type of way, and I get it. I got 3 daughters. I get it. I definitely get it. So hopefully she hasn't seen anything past that little dry, wet kiss from 2 people at the play.
Dry, wet kiss?
Right. Whatever you want to call it. Hopefully
That's
so.
Tough, man.
Yeah.
That's tough, man.
So are we ready to bring on our first guest? Joining us right now on the Two Live Stews is owner, once again, proprietor of Southern Edge Beverage Company, Dr. Ashley Scott. Dr. Ashley Scott.
There
we go.
Beautiful hat. Oh, you look good, Doc.
Hold on. I don't get no music. I don't get to come out to nothing. I'm ready to but I don't get none of it.
You act like you the show dog or something. What's up, bro?
Oh, dog. What's up, bro?
Were you the show dog, Steve? Were you the show dog?
Dog, I was a stepmaster back in the day. 50 pounds lighter.
You was the stepmaster?
Oh, yeah, dog. What you talking about? Design our shows at Bayyyybeeee. Blazing Bayyyybeeee, I might say.
I need to see some video of
that. Blazing Bayyyybeeee.
Well, he's got to have video. There's no question there's video.
So you got some video. You got some video. You hopping. Okay.
And how dare you question me, Douglas?
No, I'm not questioning you. I'm just saying that
we got hopping in our blood.
Right.
That's what we do in Oakley.
Right. I believe you 100%. I believe you 100%.
Two Live Stews Experience, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. Happy to have Dr. Scott, the founder of the Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me start with this real quick, Doc. Man, thank you. Thank you for believing in the stews. Thank you for being willing to support the stews. Thank you for the last 5 or 6 years to really be one of the real people that continued to say, hey, man, y'all got to get back on the air. Let me know how I can help y'all do it. Thank you for the support, Doc.
Oh, no problem, man. We love seeing you back. Actually, I'm about to email Doug for a job because y'all putting it out there. I mean, PR, I mean, what you want?
Hey, you know what's crazy? You sound just like your old man right now. Did you catch that, Ryan?
I do.
He sounds just like his old man. So for people that don't know, I mean, a lot of people that's watch this show do know, we grew up with this guy. When I say grew up with this guy, I mean like in the dirt every day, playing marbles and tackle football and all of that type of stuff. And so, man, it's good to see you doing so many big things, and also incorporating your boys into Southern Edge's movement that we're trying to make happen right now.
Dude, it's like, it's a lifelong dream, man. And you got to go back to when we were kids. You're talking about 7, 8, 9 years old, riding bikes. My bike ain't had no seat on the back. Doug trying to get me to jump a ramp. I cut my head and everything else. But we always dreamed, and we always dreamed big. And, just you guys inspired me. So being able to sit back and watch you guys where y'all came from the basement and what y'all did, and it's like, dude, get your ass. Oh, can I say ass? Get your ass up and do something, man. So you guys were inspiration to not only me, to a lot of folks, man. So it's great to see you back. We're here to support in any which way we can.
Scott, talk about Southern Edge, man. Doug and I have been talking about it every single broadcast. Of course, the Two Live Stews experience is fueled and powered by the great Southern Edge. You can check them out on the web, southernedgebeverage.co.com. And also, man, we got a lot of stuff that's about to start taking off towards the end of the month when it comes to events and promotions and activations and things. The way you get invited to those special occasions is simply by following Southern Edge on all social media platforms, and that's how you can get your invite. Scott, talk about the beverage, man. Talk about your plans. Talk about, what it's taken and how you got to where you are to this point, and talk about what you foresee in the future, man, if you could do that briefly.
Briefly. Well, can we start from the beginning and then jump? We go back to the beginning when you went to Georgia Tech and brought back a recipe and called Swamp Water. And, me being the chemist even back then, we kind of refined it, worked with it, hustling my way through undergrad, selling liquor. My father's a preacher. Everyone know that. My uncle used to say, son, you out there hustling liquor and your daddy a preacher. Hell, I got to make some money, Unc. And really, it just over the years, man, just kept sticking with it. It was a hobby of mine. And then in 2016, which people don't know, 2016 was the first time, really coming out with it and launching it. And we've been around since then. I'm sipping on the original label right here.
Yeah, wow. I got that bottle as well.
Original label. And I don't even know, can I give out bottles of like your first 10 callers? You'll give some kind of, I got 12 bottles sitting here that I want to give out to your callers. Can I do that?
The next six people in the chat that put Southern Edge in the chat, you will be receiving a bottle of Southern Edge, compliments of Dr. Ashley Scott.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I hate to drink alone. They say that's alcoholics drink alone. They drink alone. But it's been a long ride, man, and it's a blessing to go around and see your product in stores. We're in 3 states right now, selling hard, and we're focusing on 3 states. Just hired a new CEO that's about to come on, about to be headquartered in Atlanta. And then also, we got another flavor about to come out. So we're about to come out with our tequila. Flavor tequila.
Give an applause, Doug. Give an applause.
Flavor tequila.
Yeah.
Been working on this for like 3 years now, about 3 years. So hopefully in Atlanta with the stews, we want to do a tasting because we want to come out, do a tasting. And I'm going to bring with me like 3 liters of each kind. So I got a honey, a watermelon, a prickly pear, a leche, a lemon lime, and a vanilla. Now, we can't do it all at once, but whatever one tastes the best and when we get the best response, that's going to be our next tequila we come out with. So everything is flavored straight from the bottle.
Dr. Scott just put it out there. We're going to do a live event. We're going to do a live tasting where we're going to allow the Stewies to help us decide what tequila we put on the roster of Southern Edge. You sure you want to do that? You want to leave a decision that big up to the people, Scott?
I want to leave it up to the stews. And whatever they decide, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're rolling with.
Absolutely.
That's how it works.
I can't believe everybody in this picture except for Ryan's got gray hair all over their face and whatnot. For people that don't
got glasses.
Oh, yeah. So not only did we grow up with this guy and he's our family, but this guy was a hell of a football player, offensive lineman. I think Steve is the first or the only person I know that started varsity as a freshman. He was blocking, opening up holes for your boy right here. So we go that far back, man. Very proud of everything that you've done, and glad to be working with you, Steve.
We go so far back that I was in the gym the first time he did a dip with a 25-pound weight and couldn't do it.
What?
And he was so mad about not being able to do that dip with that 25-pound weight on the belt that he said, "Hey man, give me a few months and I'll show you. I'll show you." And a few months later, he was doing dips with 3 plates on the bar.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
True
Great
story.
football player. Great
Yeah,
football
we go
player.
way back, man.
Great family
way
man
back,
as well.
way back, man.
Yeah. Hey, well, good stuff, Steve, man. Once again, shouts out to Southern Edge. We got your back. We definitely love it, and we definitely telling the world about it, man. And
Hey.
we really, really happy to have you on.
Doug, before you let him go,
Uh-huh.
I hate to put you on the spot, Dr. Scott, but talking about doing events and stuff, July 20th, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are fighting, right?
Wow, I missed that. So I didn't.
You missed
know
that?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. Where's that's in
I
Atlanta?
want Southern Edge to find somebody with a nice spot with a lot of TVs to have a fight party on July 20th for the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul debacle. Doug, doesn't that sound like a good idea to get some people together, man?
Yeah.
Sponsored by the good folks at Southern Edge?
Sounds like a great idea.
Gotta be in the A though, right? We in the A?
Gotta be in the A. Gotta be in the A. For now, we're gonna do a few things all over the place, but that's an event that sounds like we can make it real big and do it Big Willie style in the great city of the ATL. So stay in tune for that, Doc Scott.
Let's do it. I'm all for it.
That's what's up. Hey, cuz, love you. Appreciate it, man. We'll talk to you.
Oh, nothing but love, baby. We'll holler.
There he is. Dr. Scott joining us right now on the Two Live Stews Experience.
Milton and Shirley boy.
Huh?
Milton and Shirley boy.
Absolutely, Milton and Shirley boy. Yes, people from the crib from Moco. Remember, we calling it Moco now. People from Moco looking and reminiscing.
Hey, man, you didn't seem excited about the opportunity to have a Two Live Stews Experience around the fight. You don't think that'd be a good event to get together?
No. I mean, what you want me to do? A cartwheel? I think it's a great idea.
I mean, show some damn expression at least.
Now, do you want to do it here in Atlanta, or he brought it up? Do you want to do it in Greenville, where he's actually in Clover, not Greenville? Clover. Back at the crib?
Charleston sounds like a good idea too, man.
Yeah.
Someplace in the Chuck.
I mean, that's the great thing about this. Pretty much, this is like a syndicated show because it's worldwide. I mean, it's not national, like just in Atlanta.
It's national, sir.
Wherever you got interweb, you can hear this show, right? Yeah,
it's national. It's international. So you know what, man? Let's put some thought into that, and also Stewies that's out there. If you've got access to a nice venue that's big enough for a couple hundred people, shoot us a message. Get in contact with the Stews and let us know. You got Doug's email out there. We want to put together a fight party for the Stewies and the Two Live Stews Experience in July for this Tyson-Paul debacle. Let's make that happen, Stewies.
All right, so before we bring on our next guest, and he's another very, very special guest, at some point in the show, and you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience, at some point in the show, we have to talk about what went down in free agency a little bit today, and really one big move where it's concerning Atlanta. And then the second thing, we got to talk about the melee last night. The melee. Or yesterday between LSU and South Carolina.
I'm proud of you.
The women basketball teams. We got to talk about that. Huh?
I'm proud of you.
What do you mean I'm proud of you? You proud of me? What?
Everybody started hitting me up saying they couldn't wait for us to talk about that game and that fight.
Right.
And I replied to everybody, well, it would be more interesting if Doug would have watched the game, but I know he didn't watch it, so we probably won't touch the fight tomorrow.
Right.
And when I hit you about it, you were like, oh, yeah, I watched the game. So I'm proud of you, man, to be watching women's basketball. That's huge, man.
Yeah. I tell you what, let's go ahead and bring our next guest on, man. He is one of the members of what we call the first cabinet. That's right. My man LSU Harris joins us. There you go.
Harry-o. You got to unmute him, please. You got to unmute him. Your line's muted, Harry.
There we go. I got him. I think I unmuted him. No, he's not. He's not unmuted. He's got to unmute his screen himself, I think. My man LSU. There you go.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, man?
Chilling like a villain. Welcome. I'm back with my boys.
That's
LSU,
what's up.
Man, we're really happy to have you on, man. And why are you doing the stream from a Polaroid camera?
Hey, man, I'm in my dining room.
Huh? You got Texas Instruments?
I'm in the living room.
Oh, okay. What's up, man? How are you?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm just glad to be here with you guys, man. Proud of you guys, man.
Really appreciate it, LSU Harris, man. LSU Harris is one of the triple platinum dogs from the old school Two Live Stews. And I contacted LSU about 4 or 5 days ago, letting him know that we're going to be doing a few things, man, and we would need a few people. And he didn't take half of a second to say, whatever you need, however I can help, count me in, man. We're going to support y'all all the way. We love y'all, LSU,
Yes,
man.
sir.
We really appreciate that, dog.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. You know, hey, man, we just happy that we have the stools back, man. Let's get busy.
That's right. That's right, man. We really appreciate it. And listen, we had really like a special relationship with the listeners when we first started and we got on air. We were at night and y'all just kind of like embraced us and helped propel us to all of the big things we did back in the day, starting back in 2001. So yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all frat brother JD, John Dennis out of, John C. Smith. He turned me on to you guys and told me, Harry, you're going to love these guys. And I've been rolling with y'all ever since, man.
That's what's up, man. You know what we're going to do, Ryan? I think we're going to take a collection. So, because that man still got dollars. He still got dollars. So we're going to take a collection and help him get some real interwebs.
I love it. I love it. Harry, man, before we let you go, man, how's the golf game? I hadn't played with you in a while. How you doing out there, man?
Just got off the course about 2 hours ago. We was in Arbor Springs with Massengale, Face, and all y'all frat brothers, you know, Carlos and all them. I told the boys about the show, so they're going to be streaming, checking you guys out.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Appreciate you, LSU, man. We'll talk soon, dog.
There you go. LSU Harris.
The great triple platinum LSU Harris, man.
And you are listening to the Two Live Stews Experience, the re-grand opening show. Look, you want to jump and grab another? We got another guest on the line, man.
We do? All right, let's
Yeah.
do it, man. Note to self, make sure you check guest video before they call because LSU was on a Polaroid camera. Laugh Love in the building. What up, man?
What up, Ryan and Doug? What up?
Man, it's Grizzly Adams. First, we got a man that got dial-up. Then we got Grizzly Adams on the damn show.
Hey, listen, what you gonna do is you're not gonna hate because this full Rick Ross is in effect. That's what you're not gonna do.
That's what's up, man.
That's
Great
what
to
you're
see
not
you
gonna
live.
do.
I do want to talk about and listen, Laugh.
Ooh, it
Doug
looks
has
so
been
pretty.
hating me about my beard not having any grays in it. I want you to look at my beard and look at Lav's beard. Lav's beard is a beard that's full of paint, okay?
Why a hashtag hater has entered the chat? Why are you worried about the caloric level of my beard? Why are you worried about that? Worry about your own follicle endeavors. How about that?
Hey, man, join us right now. Two Live Stews Experience, the re-grand opening show. My man, Lav Love, one of our go-tos back in the day at the start of the Two Live Stews in the early 2000s. Lav, what you been up to, man? What's been
Man,
going
just
on
work.
with you?
What? Let me say this. What took y'all so long to do this?
Yeah,
It was me,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
It was
Y'all
me,
should
man.
have been doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no gatekeeper no more. You own the gate, the house, the yard, and everything. This is it. Now don't nobody control the stools but the stew.
Laugh,
Yes.
you were one of the many people that said that all the time. I mean, we talked every other month or so for a while, and you would always say, man, what you waiting on, man? What you waiting on? Where y'all at, man? So
Yeah,
we appreciate you, Lav.
Hey man, I got faith. I know the show is hot, so I just wanted to find out where I was gonna get the hit from. I just need y'all to, and woo. I don't want to hate on nobody, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm leaving it at that. We had the conversation after some people was hired and some other stuff, and I was like,
you
huh,
said,
what?
Lav,
How you
Lav,
what?
We own the content, Lav. Go for it. You can say whatever's on your heart, Lav.
I'm just saying then. So how the hell do you not put the stools on, but then you got white boys who sound like the stools on?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, son. Come on, man. Who you think you playing with? You know what you're doing?
It's a CO conspiracy, Lav. A CO conspiracy.
And
No,
we
that
still
was
to this
blatant now.
day-
Right.
We still to this day have no idea what's happened, Lab, but it's all good, man. We're gonna work this thing out now, Lab.
It's all good. Y'all here now. This is actually probably gonna be better in the long run because again, you own everything. It's you. You ain't got to answer to nobody. You do what you want to do, and once the word get out, they coming. The stools is
Absolutely.
coming.
Hey, Lav, you performed here in Atlanta not last weekend. I think the weekend before. I actually wasn't able to come out. But how much are you touring now? How many
Yeah,
shows are you doing?
Yeah, you know how ninjas do. Call your action for tickets and don't come pick them up.
It's a long
You
story.
standing there in the audience like Ricky Bobby looking for your daddy on the front row. The people ask for tickets. I say, sweet baby Jesus, I guess Doug ain't gonna make it, sweet baby Jesus.
Hey, Lab, let me tell you something, man. Over a beer, we're gonna sit down and talk about why I didn't make it out to that to your performance that night, man. But how much have you been touring, man?
You know, things changed a little bit after the pandemic, so not as much as I used to, and as much as I want to, because the game really changed. It went more towards internet-based stuff. So the whole TV credits and all of that stuff, nobody care about that no more. Everybody care about your numbers. How many followers you got, how many views you got. Mm-hmm. So in the last year and a half, almost 2 years, I really put all my effort towards the internet, because once I'm like the Temptations now. The following is growing up, but I need one hit record. That's all I need. Right. I just need Smokey. I just need one hit. That's all we need is one hit. So once that happens, I'm gonna be where I need to be, and then that's when I get what y'all got right here, freedom.
Right. Talking to Lab right
so,
now.
Yeah, just doing shows and grinding.
That's what's up.
Lab, we appreciate you, man. It's the last time I saw your routine, and you've always been good. I've busted your balls and busted your testicles, and I give you a hard time. But you've always been one of those guys that will come through when we call, and you will grace the stage and kill it. So you're doing an outstanding job. How has the world changed since Club Shay Shay in y'all's industry?
It really ain't changed. The crazy thing about it is all the stuff that people seeing comedians do, they've been doing this behind the scenes for years. Arguing, bickering. They literally be going to blows behind it. Man, you just be amazed. There's some comics out here like 17-0 and 17-3. They got into fight with numerous other comedians. This ain't that new. Y'all just hearing about this.
Right.
What?
Right.
I mean, could you drop a name of somebody that got hands like that, or what?
K-Dub will fight. Know this. K-Dub will fight. Kelly K-Dub will fight.
Okay.
In a second. I've literally, and we talk about this all the time. K-Dub, I've literally been in the car with K-Dub, and he told the other dude in the car, he said, yeah, when this car stopped, I'm gonna whoop your ass. And when the car stopped, that's what K-Dub did.
He whooped his ass. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
So that, man, you'll be amazed at this stuff. Comics they're a special breed. They're a special breed.
Hey, well, listen, man, we like Ryan said, we appreciate you, man. You've been showing us love for a long time. Continue success to you, Lab.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. Hey, man, I'm gonna be here. Wherever y'all at, I'm gonna be here. This, because let me tell you, I'm about to hate again.
Go ahead, hate.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, whoever's idea this was for this current sports talk radio morning show that they got, I want everybody there fired, because that's horrible. It's terrible. I hate it. I mean, there ain't no other way to say it. Now, I'm telling you who I do love. I love Steak. I love Steak. I don't know what y'all relationship is. I love his show. So I wish they can make his show start earlier and then let them. But yeah, anyway. So or they could just make all us happy and put the damn stools on.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Very political, Lab. Very political, bro. We appreciate you, Lab.
Too, dog.
All right, appreciate it. Hey, man, y'all keep doing it. I'm gonna be here.
Here we
go.
Great
Lab love, y'all. The great Lab love.
The great Lab love, comedian extraordinaire.
The 2 Live Studios experience.
Whose idea was it for us to build these relationships with all these comedians? The comedians we're talking to right now, I think are all Atlanta-based. Yeah, we got two more on the line right now.
I used to go to the comedy clubs a lot, man. And I met a dude at Uptown Comedy Club back in the day by the name of Gary, who was the manager of the club.
Okay.
Me and Gary got cool, and
I remember Gary.
Like, hey, man,
I remember Gary.
I'm gonna bring by the Friday, whoever's coming in for the weekend. You guys do a funny Friday. I'm gonna bring those guys by the studio. I said, man, I would love for you to do that.
Right.
So that's how every comedian that came through the ATL always came and did the show, because they came and worked at the Uptown Comedy Club, and Gary would bring them by every Friday when they got in town.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, and I do remember Gary. Now that you say the name, kind of refreshes my memory. Gary used to be the promoter / manager. Was it?
Right.
It wasn't Uptown. Was it Uptown or was it
I
the
believe
lab?
it was Uptown over there off Marietta Street, man.
Okay, yeah. And guess what? We gonna keep it going. Now, we just talked about angry comedians. This man right here was known as the most feared man in comedy. Joining us right now. Is he still mad? Is he still feared? Henry Wells.
What's going on? Welcome back to the studio. How y'all doing?
You hit me?
Good to be seen, baby. I would have been in a better location, but that's a whole nother story. I'm just glad to get on here with y'all as long as I can get on here with y'all where I can.
Henry Welsh, you still booked? You still
I stay booked. You know I'm booked. You know I'm booked. Don't do me like that. You know I'm booked. Hold on, matter of fact.
That cat got him in left, man.
What is that?
I'm
Booked. Yeah.
Purple. It's for the Qs. I got it for the Qs.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Henry Welsh joining us right now. The Two Lives Tues Experience, the grand opening show. Welsh, it's been a minute, man. How you been doing? What you been up to?
You know, I've been working, man. I got a cartoon out, a comedy special out. I'm hosting this blues tour with King George and Pokey Bear. So I'm just out here working, baby.
You got a cartoon? Where can I see this cartoon?
You can see it as soon as you get off. It's called Camp Bucktooth, me and Big Boy from Outkast. It's on HBO Max. It's on YouTube and Adult Swim Smalls.
Okay.
Oh, listen, man. I knew decades ago that Henry Welsh was going to be and continue to be Henry damn Welsh. What's up, Welsh? It's good to see you, player.
My partner, them, the real Two Lives Tues. God is good. They call me. I said, I'll do anything for them. They're my guy.
That's what's
and
up.
Look, man, we're going to make sure you get a bottle of Southern Edge. So you a vodka drinker or a whiskey drinker, Henry?
Both. Come on, man. From Alabama. Come on, man. We on moonshine right now. Let's go.
Hey, Henry Welsh, what'd you have to say about that battle at the pier in Alabama? What your Alabama people had to say about that, man?
Oh, man, that was the greatest day of my life. The dude throwed the hat up. Come on, man. That's a signal to get to it.
Right.
And I know they thought black people couldn't swim. We could swim to the fight. Come on, man.
Absolutely.
You know, I've been on tour with Mike Epps, too. I've been touring with him a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Mike's
how I
been
got
in the
out
studio
of
with
the
us before.
opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of comedians angry and mad right now. I let them go over there.
Hey,
Stay
same
out of my
question
way.
for you, Welsh, that we asked Live Love just now, man. How has comedy or how has your industry changed? Because I know it has since that Cat Williams interview, man.
I'm gonna tell you what it did. It put the spotlight. Comedians got to be funny again.
Right.
All that bickering and crying now, they really watching you now. They really seeing this. Cedric steal those jokes and stuff like that. They really looking.
Right.
And we tired of Monique going on stage not being funny. Yeah, we sick of her. I'm sick of her and her daddy. Yep. And Donald Trump, we sick of you trying to. Them was some Omega Psi boots he tried to sell. Them were no sneakers. Them was y'all shoes, man. He tried to sell y'all shoes, the sneakers, man.
Absolutely.
We on their head, bro.
We're joined by Henry Welsh right now, the most feared man in comedy on the Two Live Tues Experience, the grand opening show.
So Henry, man, we appreciate you taking a few minutes out. We're not gonna hold you today, but I'm gonna hit you up, man, so I can get your address and get you and Big Boy and Mike a bottle of this good Southern Edge, man. We love you, dog, and we talk to you soon, Welsh.
God bless y'all, man. I'm so glad to see y'all back. And they should put y'all on TV again. The hell y'all waiting on?
Oh, it's coming, Welsh. It's coming. I mean, we coming. Exactly.
And
Just
I'm
like
coming
prime
with
time.
y'all.
Bless you, Welsh. All the way, dog.
Henry Welsh, the most feared man in
Thank you,
comedy.
man.
There we go. Joining us right now, or joining us just now was the most feared man in comedy, Henry Welsh, straight from Alabama.
You asked Lav who's some of the people that would throw them bowls. Henry Welsh is one of them. Yeah, he don't play around on that stage.
Absolutely. Remember his whole thing was, what was his thing? He used to cause some type of trouble in the club about his money or something like that. He used to say.
Don't be funny with his money, and he stayed booked.
Right.
He got a bunch of little one-liners, man.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, man. You want to keep the train rolling?
Man, keep the train rolling, man. I'm enjoying myself.
Man, joining us right now is one of ATL's finest, all over the radio for the longest time, straight from Cali, straight from the West Coast, the left coast. Joining us right now, the Two Live Tues Experience, my man Griffey 2 trillion.
At 2 trillion.
Let me tell y'all something. First of all, Lab Love And Henry Welch, I started with Henry Welch. I performed at 5'9". First time I met Henry Welch.
Oh,
It's
wait a
gotta
minute.
be-
You said 5'9".
The
You
great
went
Yeah.
559.
Young, listen, 5'9". You know where I'm talking about. West End.
right.
And Bruce hosted it 559 in the Peppermint Lounge was the hardest rooms in America. Peppermint Lounge being in New Jersey. Bruce could only host that room. I think Small Fry could host it, but Henry Welch was like the only one that could host it, right? So I get there. He like, what's your name? I'm like, Grip. He said, Grip, let me tell you something. That table right there, don't say nothing about them. No matter, don't joan them, don't clown them, don't cap on them, whatever. Leave that table alone. They all gonna boo you. Get booed. Don't say nothing, and I'm gonna have your money for you. Went up there. Hey man, I'm from Cali. Boo. Oh man, thank y'all. Okay, ATL.
Wow.
The dude that went on after me, Henry told the same thing. I don't remember him. Don't know who he is. He probably quit that night. He went up. He decided to talk about that table that Henry said don't talk about. And when I tell you 9 dudes beat a comedian up on stage and the DJ was playing kill music, dog. Like,
Tear the club up.
dog.
3
That's
6
what I
Mafia.
was like that. And so Henry Lab Love really brought me to my my first military bases. I'm a veteran too, so to do
Right.
shows with Lab always kept him a room down in Columbus, Georgia on base, but he also toured all around the country. Good stuff. Them two dudes should be on the show. But let me tell the people who don't know, y'all. First of all, Doug can't remember nothing tonight. Is that what he said? What is the thing? Who used to wear? Right.
Hey, Griff, I'm taking a lot of hits to the head, Griff.
Dog, I'm the only one.
Stall
that's
me
been
out.
on so
Stall me
far.
out.
I'm the only one that's been on so far that ain't putting Beijing in his beard after all these years. Am I the only one?
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Yo, it's me and you, Griff. I got no Beijing in here either, man. I'm all natural,
okay,
man.
Okay.
I used to love when you guys hosted, when people didn't know y'all, and we all knew y'all, and hey, we know everything. L. Duncan coming from y'all camp, like just a lot of powerful radio, fun, educated, like y'all was doing sports radio like they just now been doing in the last 5 years.
Right.
Except y'all did it.
Right.
Early 2000s.
Y'all was the skeleton for it all. Geez, like just the fun, just the switching from sports and then laughing at somebody for 10 minutes like that. You know what I'm saying? Now they all got little jokes and they
Right.
Yeah, y'all started that, man. One of the biggest things I used to love to do with you guys was y'all's AFC and NFC championship.
Yes.
Young.
Yeah.
Young. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm from Cali, but let me tell you something. It's something about Atlanta people in sports.
Right.
It's something about a fine female with high heels on and know the difference between a 3-4 defense and a nickel defense only in Atlanta. It's something about a girl who was raised by her daddy that's screaming Crimson Tide on Saturday and really Falcons on Sunday. I love the A, dog. I love the A. But look,
I love the A too, man.
Hold on. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see this good.
Wait,
Okay.
whoa, what you doing, man? Oh, okay.
See
Whoa.
that?
All right.
Yeah.
So I got that Michigan tattoo so it could be healed by the Ohio State game because I knew we was going to the ship, dog.
Okay.
Hey, so Griff,
Jason Terry right now,
Griff,
dog.
Griff,
Griff, back up. Let me ask you a question, Griff.
Dog.
It's the Two Live Studios experience, man. Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart hanging out with Trillion. That's right. Griffy 2K. Griff, I always thought you were a USC fan is in Southern Cal.
You never stop it.
Griff, this
I got
Michigan
Griff
thing is
probably
ladies
Cal-
and gentlemen,
Cal
I can
Berkeley.
show y'all some 5th grade pictures of me with a Michigan. My auntie married a dude from Detroit. I snuck in a Rose Bowl in 77, landed on the Michigan side. Homie, go blue, dog. Let me tell you something.
Congratulations,
Never even
man.
went
That's
to
huge.
school. Already knew what I was going to be when I grew up. Go blue, dog. I've been to Ann Arbor a couple dozen times, dog. Don't get me started. Welcome to the Big Ten. Oregon, Washington, USC, UCLA. I get to go to the crib and see my mama and see Michigan. Come on,
Listen,
dog.
man.
That's
Come
what's
on,
up.
dog.
Now that Harbaugh's gone, we're not gonna hold you too long, Griff. Now that Harbaugh's gone, you still feel good and gonna have that same energy next year with them?
I believe that this year going to be so much fun because for my whole life, it's been the Michigan-Ohio State game the last Saturday of November. But now you got to go to Oregon at night. Now you got to go to USC. You got to go to the Rose Bowl, yo.
That's right.
Yeah.
There ain't no easy wins for nobody in the country, dog. Like, I'm excited, dog. I'm excited.
Yeah. Hey, Griff, talk about the comedy club. I know you had a new venture a couple months ago that kicked off.
I had a spot, man. I'm looking for a bigger place. I know what I wanted to look like. I've been around real comedians for the last 29 years in April, dog, and I know what I wanted to look like. Life's been good, man. I just did a audition for comedians online and all of Black History Month to pick somebody to go to South Africa and perform in a bunch of provinces and on some comedy festivals. One of the festivals, Eddie Griffin is going to be on, and they picked Miss B. From the ATL, she's going. We leave on the 27th. We're going to be out there to the 8th, about a week and a half, dog, and just blessing people. When I go in 3 weeks, it'll be my 36th time going in the last 14 years.
Wow.
Rod, you changed my life, homie. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to have to email you one day and send you a long breakup letter email that's good. Don't you hate a text that you got to do this to? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, dog. If I got to do this, the emojis can't save you. I'm not reading it. I'm not glancing over. I'm not looking for highlights. I'm deleting it, so I don't even look at it later, dog. Miss me with the long LSC, the low self-esteem.
Hey, Griff, before we let you go, man, I don't know if we talked that night, but my chapter brother, Lim Collins, you actually had a
I was
big
sitting
role.
right next to you. You don't remember nothing
He
for
just
real.
said you don't remember nothing.
You
He
weren't
just
sitting
said
next
you
to me.
remember
You were-
nothing.
Dog, shut up, dog. I sat, you were on my left, and I was like, how you been? How your kids? You said you was just leave. Doug, you need to get homie. Hold on. I'm gonna talk to you like your mind talk to you, homie.
Doug, you don't remember sitting right next to Griff? You the one that said, Griff, what's
Hey, that
happening,
scared me.
man?
That scared me. You scared
Yeah,
me
I
right
like
now,
that.
bro.
That's your voice. That's what you need. Grow up.
Or I can put it like this and it's worse. Doug, you was sitting right next to him, homie.
That's really
I love you, my man.
Hey, man, we love you, dog. We appreciate you, man.
I'm happy for y'all, man. This is long overdue, but you know, with modern technology and everything, it's perfect. Let them see you all over again because nothing changed. Y'all still brothers, and y'all
man.
still the stews.
We're going
What's
to call
up?
you from time to time, Griff. Much respect, brother.
I'm
We love
here.
you, dog.
Y'all stay blessed. Tell Tree, I said, was that Tree? You're welcome.
Yeah,
Tell Tree
yeah.
everything she know, and she's a beast. Yes, Tree, you're welcome. I love you. All right, then,
Absolutely.
homies.
Been
Y'all
great,
stay blessed,
Griff.
man.
Appreciate you, Griff.
Peace.
Oh,
Oh,
man. It
man.
feels good, man. It feels good, man.
Yeah, so I don't think me and you have talked about this. My chapter bro, I got a chapter bro named Lim Collins. This dude is a writer, director. He's probably got 10 movies that came out last year, no exaggeration. And he actually has a movie that's based on the Bruhs, okay? And the chapter of Greeks in the movie is Xi Psi, which is my chapter name.
Really?
And it's Alpha Xi, the Deltas, the sorority in this movie wore red and white. The fraternity had purple and gold. And it was Xi Psi and Alpha Xi, which is the chapter's name at South Carolina State. Very good movie. I'm not saying that because it's my chapter, bro.
How did Do or Die get selected, man?
No, he's my chapter, bro. The guy that produced it and wrote it is my chapter, bro. I think Lim is probably 2000 or something like that.
Oh, that's
but
dope.
Very talented. And we went to the screening, and Griff was a big part of it. And so they're about to release it hopefully sometime soon here. And we're definitely going to have him on to talk about it.
Real quick, man, everybody that's in the chat, we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all alive. We love you. Thank you very much. But y'all can stop putting Southern Edge in the chat. The 10 bottles are gone. The 10 bottles are already gone, y'all. All right, but we're going to keep doing that, man. We're going to put together these events. We're looking for someone to host us and a few hundred folks for that Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight in July. We're going to start doing something at the end of the month, every month in different cities where we're doing things, man. So y'all pay attention to Southern Edge. the great Southern Edge Beverage CO.com, and you be in the loop of what's going on.
Hey man, listen. This one right here almost brought a tear to my eye when I heard that we had caught up with this person. Griff just talked about L, L Duncan. For people that don't know, maybe somebody just wandered into this room from the interweb, from Alaska, something like that. Hey, L Duncan started her career on our show, but we've also helped many other young ladies get their start in this industry. All right,
hey, man. Is this who I think it is, man? Is this the great Fly Girl?
The great Fly Girl joins us.
Oh my gosh!
Fly Girl, hello.
Hi. I love y'all so much. I'm so excited about this. This has just been like a dream come true for me. I'm so proud of you, and I miss you. I love this.
Oh, Fly Girl. Yeah,
Fly
we miss you too, man. And you still look amazing. What are you doing? Where's the Fountain of Youth at? My gosh.
Well, I drink a lot of water. I get a lot of sleep. Those are the keys.
That's the keys. That's the keys.
The great entertainment reporter of the Two Live Stews from way back in the day, the great Fly Girl, hanging out with us for a few minutes. Thank you so much for coming on. Wait, how's the little guy? How's 7?
It's 9.
I took 2 off the name.
Oh,
7 is Erykah Badu's and Andre 3000's kid, I think. That's 7.
That's why. That's probably why I said that. How is 9? I'm sorry. How's 9?
He's doing fantastic. Listen, he is playing every instrument you can imagine. He is playing violin. He's playing saxophone. He's playing the flute. So inspired by Andre 3000. It's just like a beautiful thing to see him really come into his own with music, which I always knew he would, but it's beautiful to see.
How old is he now, Fly Girl?
So he will be 13 in June.
That's right.
Okay, so 9 is 13.
Miles
now
is 14.
Will be 13 in June.
He's a year behind Miles and a year in front of Mason.
Yes, that's correct.
Wow. Hey, it's so great to see you. What have you been doing, outside of raising 7 or 9? I'm sorry.
9 is 9.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an advertising executive, which is my day job,
Okay.
but I also have a production company when we're developing projects for film and television.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you're originally from Atlanta, so you probably in that entertainment clique, you probably know a lot of rappers that went to Mays High School and Grady and all of that. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I know the rappers. I love them as well. But, also from a production standpoint, it's important to really build relationship with producers that actually make things move and get projects off the ground.
Right.
Because you have to be able to get funding. You have to understand the landscape of the entertainment industry and have really great relationships where people want to work with you and they want to help you succeed. So that's where we're at.
Listen, we are back in the business, so keep us in mind, Fly Girl, when you hear about projects and other things that we can do. We got a lot of talent, Fly Girl.
I know. Y'all have the most talent. And I miss you guys so much.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, Fly Girl was number probably 3 or 4 as far as entertainment reporters.
Yeah,
we had a few, and
but the best.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Oh man.
I really miss the poodles and the dogs. Let me tell you, when I talk to people about all of the amazing things that I've done in my career, I always say, but radio is my first love. It's the thing I enjoy the most. And I really just have you all to thank for that, because we always had such a great time and so many amazing conversations. Yeah. It's nothing, sports, life, everything. We could discuss it all. And, we always found a way to make people be able to laugh in spite of the pain they may be in, and to really enjoy the perspective that you all have, because you're so intellectual about your approach to sports. And I just have so much respect for you guys. I'm honored to be here.
Listen,
thank you so much.
That's one of the things I miss the most. You know the saying, you don't miss a good thing until it's gone.
Yeah.
Well, the last 12 years, Doug and I talk all the time, but doing what we do is such a blessing, and it's really been missed, not just by you, but by us too. So we really appreciate that, Fly Girl.
Well, I'm available.
Oh, okay. We wrote it down. We're going to write that down.
In the sense of work.
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah,
actually am
absolutely.
not
Oh yeah, we knew that.
available
We knew what you were talking about. We knew what you were talking about.
You knew it was on the business tip, Fly Girl.
on the business tip.
Yeah. So thank
Gotta
you
keep that
so much for coming on and joining us tonight for this re-grand opening of the Two Live Studios, Fly Girl.
Are you a vodka drinker or a whiskey drinker, or are you not drinking at all?
Well, you know what? I'm a wine drinker.
Okay.
Okay.
So wine. If I
Well,
have a
I think
choice-
Southern Edge got a wine.
Southern Edge
brand.
we're pushing the Ron Isley wines, so I'll get you a bottle of Fly Girl and send it to you so you can tell me how you think about it. What you think about it?
I would love to sample it.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to seeing you soon, Fly Girl. We appreciate you.
I love you guys.
Okay. We'll talk to you soon. The beautiful Fly Girl. Damn.
Hey man,
Some things just don't change, boy.
Hey man, you know what? Fly Girl, a little bit older. She kind of looks like Jazzy. Like her and Jazzy could be sisters. You don't see like a resemblance?
Wow.
Huh?
I think I could kind of agree with that, man.
Yeah, so we had for people that don't know, we had an entertainment reporter one time, and her name was Jazzy, and they look like they could be sisters to me. I mean, just now.
Yeah.
Fly Girl looks a little bit different. Maybe it's just the hair or something like that. But yeah, they look like they could be sisters, man.
Hey, man, that was 12 years ago. We was hanging out every day, man.
Oh man,
that's a long time, man.
I think it's more than 12 years.
Oh, with
was
Fly
she
Girl,
our?
yeah, it's probably 15, 16.
Yeah, because she definitely wasn't our last entertainment reporter. I can't remember who it is right now. We've had probably 6 or 7 of them. But man, that's fantastic. She looks great, man. So good to see the great Fly Girl.
Yeah.
The re-grand opening of the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the Two Live Stews experience.
All right, man. We got our next guest. Is it time to go back? We got another one?
We got our next guest, man. This man is internationally known, worldwide. My man, Corey Zoo Miller joins the Two Live Stews. And we got him on mute.
Take his mute off.
You got to take your mute off. There we go. He's
Maybe
going
Keith
to
can
get
do
it.
it.
No, I think that's on his computer.
On his
Maybe.
side?
Yeah, maybe that's on his side. We'll get it. We'll get it here in a second. This man is
he's
internationally
coming.
known.
He's getting
Everybody
it.
knows who it is. It is.
Two Live Stews experience. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart about to spend some time with the great Zoo Man Miller. As soon as he gets that mute off his phone. Or off his
There he goes. There he goes.
What up,
Zoo? Zoo.
You know you gotta call somebody. Help Unc out. Come help Unc out. Come help Unc out. What's wrong? Come help.
Zoo, what's up, baby? How you?
I'm fresh off the Xbox cussing at these kids. It's different now, huh?
It is.
You used to talk your stuff to the dude next to you.
Right.
Yeah, now the little girl done cussed me out. They know your age too. I don't know how. I didn't tell her my age, but I get a lot of this. It's Todd, what I told you. I said, what am I giving away?
Oh man, we got a little issue with the sound. There we go.
Back with the stools.
There we go. Zoo, how's it been going, man? We ain't seen you in forever.
It's been a long time, Zoo.
I've been on the road, man. I've been on the road. Wait, why y'all look like before and after for the Just for Men thing?
Hey, somebody says that their beard is 100% them. It's
all
that's
natural,
how
Zoo.
dark it is.
All
That's
natural,
yours.
Zoo.
Hey, man, you grew the hair part, but how you get it that color? Jalen Rose, you got in there, boy.
I'm gonna
That's
get you
that
along
P.
with me.
Diddy.
This beard is all natural, man. I got 4 or 5 little strands that's gray, but that's about it, man.
I could go with that if I hadn't been dyeing my beard for the tour, and I know what stage yours is at. I know where you at with it. It's starting to tell. You know, it'd be nice for about a good week. It'd be Sheen and Chloe, and then about that weekend, the little tattletales be popping out. It looks like you
Zoo.
eat donuts.
Zoo, where you at, man? Are you in town? Are you in the A?
Oh, brother, I've been on tour with Cat Williams for the past 6 tours.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
This past weekend, we had 2 shows in New Orleans, 2 shows in Dallas.
Oh man, praise God.
So Zoo, Cat Williams really think he fast like that, man? He's been videotaped like 5 times in the last 2 weeks running the 40-yard dash. What's up with Cat, Zoo?
I've watched him play sports with athletic people, basketball, running, just yo. There's been times I'm like, for real?
What? So look, Zoo, we know you know when your bread is buttered, but you ain't gonna tell us that if that's not the case. Zoo, tell us the truth, Zoo.
Wait, my sound went out. Say that again.
I think you got to stay close to your computer, maybe. There we go. Yeah, something like that.
Tell us the truth, Zoo.
Yeah.
We know that man butters your bread and pays you a check, but you ain't gotta tell us that he's an all-out athlete like that if that's not the case.
Now, I told you what I know.
Uh-huh.
And I don't dig the insinuation that money would make me be different me. Same me, no matter how much you pay me.
Yeah.
I'm not a sports guy. Yeah, I'm not a sports guy. I'm on the game, you know.
Right.
I don't know sports like that. So when y'all clicking stuff and all that, all I know, he faster than me.
Right. Hey, Zoo,
by a lot.
Yeah, Zoo, you on tour with dude. Ryan asked a question earlier to two other communities, to Lab and to Henry Welsh. What's life been like for y'all since that interview on Shannon Sharp's show?
Whole lot of shows.
Uh-huh.
Whole lot of shows.
That's a good thing, right?
There's been shows added. Like there was Dallas and New Orleans, and then after that, they both added shows. It's been packed. Monique is on the tour. Tommy Davidson on the tour. Mark Curry on the tour. Pretty Ricky on the tour. Takara Williams on the tour. Red Grant on the tour. Myself on the tour. Lil Mo on the tour.
Wow.
It's a pretty big machine. That's all I can say. I thank God about 3-4 times a day. I just look up and go, thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father.
Right.
Yeah, because it don't have to be this good.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about it a little bit earlier too. The pandemic kind of like hurt the industry a little bit, right? But y'all pretty much back now, especially with Cat, right?
We was out during the pandemic.
Oh yeah?
Not in 20, but that next year came around, they kicked back up. Yeah, and they didn't think that the people were going to come out. All of the places had protocols, so you definitely had to come and be, they had to test your temperatures and stuff like that. They had protocols in the back for the people that were working in the back. But the shocking thing is that while the brother was selling out stuff during the pandemic, nobody wanted to talk about it. Something else happened on. Hey!
Right.
Lopsided game, that's all. From the inside where I sit, I see lopsided games happen. But I'm glad the interview happened because it did autocorrect a lot.
Right.
Dig it.
It's
Dig it.
The comics that prior to that interview, the comedians that were being spoken about were mostly the internet. Their come up, they're doing their stuff online. They're doing their stuff also in the clubs. But that left a pocket where guys from my era, nobody's talking about, nobody wanting to book them. That whole conversation had people looking at old videos, talking about guys that they remember from a certain era, and it has put another light on it. So it's funny, a lot of people eating extra.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Hey, man, we appreciate you taking the time, man. The Two Live Studios experience, we're back in business, man. We're going to be calling you and catching up with you in these streets. So we appreciate you, man.
Let's go, and send me a little thing of that Diddy die you got.
Oh, for sure, man.
Absolutely.
That's P. Diddy.
Listen,
right there.
what I am going to send you with some Southern Edge, man, but I'll get my producer to get that to you. So we appreciate you, dog.
Yeah, I'm going to
Zoo man. Hey. Sir, do you remember we did live broadcast on Bankhead? And Zoo was with us live in person, and somebody got shot. I think somebody died out there that day.
Like half a block away down the street, a man lost his life down there when we were back in the
we were at what's the spot called? The wing spot in Atlanta.
JR Crickets.
Right. They had a JR Crickets on Bankhead Highway. I can't even remember who the endorsement was. Maybe it was with JR Crickets. I don't remember. But Zoo was the comedian, so it had to have been a Friday because we always used to bring the comedians in on Friday.
Yeah.
And somebody got shot and died within 5 minutes from us. That's the type of stuff that we had to go through back in the day to get what we had to get.
Early
what
in the day, man, but we had to get it. We had to get it. And yeah, the great Tina just said, appreciate you, Tina, that it was J.R. Crickets, man. Yeah, they had one over there off Bankhead, man, and we heard ta 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 ta. And during the commercial break, we stepped outside, man, and there was a man laying on the sidewalk, man.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, hey, we put in for this, man. We put in for this. Yeah. We absolutely put in for this.
Another level.
Yeah. So I tell you what, it's 9:06 right now. Can we take a quick little break, kind of reset, and when we come back from the break, I want to talk quickly about the big sports stories.
Okay.
And then we're gonna wrap this thing up. Does that sound good? Does that sound like it'll work? Huh?
That sounds good, man.
All right, so we're gonna jump to a break. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. You are listening and watching the Two Live Stews Experience re-grand opening, Shawty. Sponsorship opportunities are available. You have a business, especially in Atlanta. If you have a national brand, we'd love to work with you.
And the numbers show that we're getting quite a few views, quite a few listens, and a lot of people are staying. So we've got data to support how your products will be pushed and seen and heard about through. I mean, the numbers have been pretty impressive to this point.
Right, absolutely. So sponsorship opportunities, you can email me, stewtheq18@gmail.com, Stew, STEWTHEQUE, number 18, 18, @gmail.com. If you have ever done radio sales or know anyone that's done radio sales, we'd like to talk with you as well. I mean, we expanding around here real fast, okay?
Yep.
So if you got a background in radio sales, specifically radio sales, because it's a different beast, reach out to us. Once again, stewtheq18@gmail.com.
With your business background, as I have one myself, why is it important to get it on the ground floor? Tell them 1 or 2 reasons why.
Because the price today is not going to be the price tomorrow. Okay? To quote a great street salesperson, the price today is not going to be the price tomorrow.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Simple as that. And it never is. Yep. And we love to partner with a lot of our friends that own businesses and help promote your business. So once again, shoot us an email, and we'd love to talk with you. All right. Yeah. Sponsorship.
Ryan Stewart, Two Live Stews Experience. The grand opening of the Two Live Stews in this beautiful Monday evening, man. The great Dr. Scott, Love, Henry Welsh, Griff, the beautiful Fly Girl. Boy, Fly Girl looked good.
Yeah.
Zoo Man Miller. I mean, what a packed show.
What a packed show brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage Company. Absolutely.
Make sure you follow Southern Edge by going to www.southernedgebeverage.co.com. Make sure you also follow them on social media, y'all, because there's a lot of stuff that's about to start going down. And social media is where we're going to link you to the opportunities and events. Also, July 20th is a big fight. We're looking for a spot to throw a fight party. Y'all get at us. Let's make it happen.
Hey,
what you got, Doug?
Man, I'm looking at this chat. First time I had a chance to look at the chat in the last hour. Over 1,000 chat messages, man. That's what we talk about, interaction with our people. Speaking of which, interaction with our people. I love the fact that those little videos, those short videos that we drop in on Facebook and online or whatever, are getting like tons and tons of views. One video we dropped like a day and a half ago has got over 5,000 views, man.
Listen, man.
5,000.
You know what that means?
What does that mean?
That can be sold, man. We can tag all those videos with your company's brand, with your company's website, with your company's graphics. We can tag all those videos so you can get them same views and clicks too.
Yeah,
I
so
like
absolutely.
The Two Live Stews, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So think about doing those little short videos that we posted all over online, and at the bottom, your company name at the bottom. Okay? So it's going to be seen 5,000 plus times in this case. And the fresher the story, the more exciting the story, the more exciting or, fun the conversation that me and you have will help promote your company and your brand. That's what we're talking about.
Two Live Stews Experience, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, man. Before we wrap things up, man, Atlanta, they pulled the trigger on the quarterback, man. How you feel about that?
Kurt punk ass Cousins.
Listen, man. Because you said what you said just now, I think I should start with, remember, he's always won. He's okay. No,
Go ahead,
he
go
doesn't
ahead.
have a
Go ahead.
Super Bowl trophy. He didn't have a Super Bowl ring, but in the definition of winners versus losers, Kirk Cousins is a winning quarterback.
Okay, you done?
I'm done.
When I heard this, man, I was like, this is just so Falconish, just underwhelming. The guy's 35 years old, and you're watching the 2 Live Studios experience. The guy's 35 years old, coming off a major injury last year.
4
We
years,
gave him a ton of guaranteed
$180
money.
million.
We gave him $100 million guaranteed.
$180 million for 4 years, 100 guaranteed. I don't like it either, man.
I just would have liked to have seen them go after Lamar Jackson when they had the chance. And this is old history. I would like to have seen them go after a young, more exciting Lamar Jackson. I would like to have even have seen them go after Justin Fields, who's available, what they're saying right now, an Atlanta born and bred kid himself, you know, because they say Kirk Cousins has ties here. His wife is from here.
His wife is from Alpharetta.
Yeah. But Justin Fields from Kennesaw, right up the street. Justin Fields is probably 30 years younger.
I didn't want Justin Fields. I'm okay. I'm okay without getting Justin Fields. I would have accepted Justin Fields, but I'm okay without getting Justin Fields. You stole my thunder, man. How do you turn around and give $180 million to Kirk Cousins, who's coming off an Achilles injury at the age of 35, 36 years old? How do you turn around and give him 180 for 4 years, but you have the audacity to tell me you don't want or won't pursue Lamar Jackson? Tell me how that happens, man.
Right. They didn't even try. Like they put it out. They put a statement out there at the time saying we're not interested. That's basically what they said. But you're interested in Kirk Cousins coming off a major injury, 35 years old. He's never really won anything. He's had some good years. His record winning is probably better than losing. I get that. So he's a solid veteran quarterback, but just underwhelming. Nothing exciting at all. Nothing really to look forward to. That's my thing. We have nothing to look forward to in Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Last year he threw for like 2,300 yards, man.
Well, he got injured last year when he had the
he's
injury.
a quarterback that's in the 40,000 club. You know, he's throwing for right shy of 40,000 yards. He's a good quarterback, man. But you can't give him 180, and you didn't even pursue to see what it would take to get Lamar Jackson. That's 45. That's right in the $50 million a year. It doesn't make any sense, man. It's the math isn't mathing.
The math isn't mathing. One more move out of the NFL. There were a bunch of moves made today. Barkley is going to Philadelphia, but really want to talk about the other big move that actually happened before the news came out about Kirk Cousins is Russell Wilson is going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Right. What are your thoughts on that?
Russell's a winner, man.
Should have 2 Super Bowls.
What'd you say, Doug?
He should have 2 Super Bowls. He got one, but he should have 2.
He should have 2 Super Bowls, but he's only got one. I think this is a Band-Aid, but it's a better Band-Aid than the Band-Aids that the Pittsburgh Steelers had.
Right.
I think Kenny Pickett is a one-trick pony. I don't think he's going to be a star in this league. Who came in after Kenny Pickett went out last year? Randolph.
Right.
He's a Band-Aid. So Russell is going to help them be better and more efficient. But the last 2 years, he's 11-19 his damn self, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have to pay him. That's the best part of it. The best part of the whole thing is that he ain't costing them but $1 million. You got a quarterback that should have 2 Super Bowls for $1 million, you know, and they're a defensive-minded team. I think it's good for them, man. But it's not the fix. It's not the end-all, be-all that's going to make them a great team.
So, yeah, they got a strong running game with Najee in the backfield, some good young wide receivers. I mean, Russell Wilson is not going to be your quarterback in the future, but a year or two, they made it to the playoffs last year, okay? With the horrible quarterback play that they had, Russell Wilson actually finished off the year very, very strong for Denver. The thing that kind of concerns me, about Russell Wilson is why everybody want to get rid of him after he's around for a couple of days.
Right.
Why did the Seattle Seahawks want to get rid of him?
It's not a secret no more, man.
Why did they want to get rid of him in Denver so quickly, even though they got to pay this man like a cotillion dollars?
$37.8 million, man. The contract that he signed with them was like a $246 million deal, man.
So they say that the guy's a diva and he's hard to work with, this, that, and the other. All I know is he can play. He got a Super Bowl, should have 2 Super Bowls. I think it's a definite upgrade for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Fun fact.
Go ahead.
Russell Wilson is 2-0 versus the Steelers with 8 touchdowns and 0 interceptions with a quarterback rating of 147 in his games versus them. So every time they see him, he's been spectacular.
Right.
You know, that's another reason why they probably liked him and was willing to sign him for $1.2 million. When you got a quarterback of that ilk, you know what you can do with the rest of that money, man, when it comes to your team?
Yeah, spread it out.
That's huge, man. It's a good deal for both teams. Well, not both teams, but both individuals, that being the Steelers and Russell Wilson.
And finally, everybody's been talking about it all day long. The big story from the weekend, man. The LSU Women Tigers had a brawl. Let's talk about the game first. South Carolina wins the SEC championship. The lady. They got into an old school squabble. Huh?
It was one push, man. It really wasn't a squabble.
Looked like a squabble to me. It was a lot. It was a lot. And maybe it was just magnified because it was women and, you know, it was very tenuous situation. But yeah, man, Angel Reese and the players from South Carolina kind of mixed it up. And so there's a couple of points that we got to talk about this thing. One, Angel Reese.
First of all, there was a fight brewing in that game the entire night.
Well, yeah, Angel Reese was kind of playing kind of dirty.
Look, man, there was hair being pulled, there were jerseys being pulled, people were getting tripped. Those girls were playing very, very physical in that game last night.
Right. Angel Reese was caught on film grabbing somebody's hair. She threw some backhands and hit people in the face. Now, I love her. I love her swag. I like how she talked trash, has talked trash, been making a lot of NIL money. But in this game, she was doing some dirty deeds. She was kind of like the Bill Romanowski of women's basketball yesterday. Okay? You know, ain't nobody more dirty than Bill Romanowski.
USC Cardoso, the big player that
the center for USC.
Dawn Staley has, her and 4 other girls got ejected. South Carolina still had a few people on the bench, but when everybody got kicked out, all LSU had was the 5 starters that were on the floor at the time that didn't get kicked out, man. It was wild yesterday.
Okay, so what's your thoughts on the dude? His sister was on the team, running out of the stands, looking like he was coming down on the floor to try to get into the fracas.
Right.
Huh?
He sure is dumb. That's all I can say, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I read a story today saying that he did get arrested.
Yes, he got booked today, sir. He got booked today. Yep. That was the information right there. Listen, man, everyone knows if you go to a sporting event, you can't get on them floors.
That's crazy.
You can't have physical interaction with the players, the coaches, the people involved with the game, the referees, the people at the table. If you are a spectator at a venue like that, you can't do what that ninja did. All right?
That was crazy.
And what makes this ninja the dumbest ninja I've ever seen in ninjadom is the fact that he went and jumped on the floor with a bunch of women.
Right. What was he going to do? Fight a woman?
I mean, yes.
What was the end result of him running out there on the floor? Now, maybe he'll make the argument that he didn't want his sister to get jumped and he was going to pull people off her if that ever came. But that wasn't, I don't even think that was going to happen at all. Like, I don't even think there was a chance of that happening, somebody get jumped.
And his sister has a whole team around her.
What was he going
And
to
her
do?
sister has a bunch of adults out there. This was not the playground at the school or behind the church after school. This was an NCAA SEC championship basketball game. Your sister don't need no back from you, man.
What was he going to do? I'm trying to figure out what was he going to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, did this ninja run out on the floor?
Yeah.
What's his name? Mr. Milton. Mr. Milton crazy ass running out on the floor. You got to be kidding me. So they're going to be suspended in the next game, which obviously is going to be an NCAA tournament. South Carolina is going to be the #1 seed. I would love if they meet up again in the championship game.
Oh, they're going to see each other.
Yeah, and we don't know how the bracket's going to fall or whatever. They haven't come out yet. But I would love for Angel Reese and LSU and going up against South Carolina again. That would be epic. That would be an all-time watch. Like, you have to be there to watch that.
Shouts out to the great freshman Malaysia Fulwiley, I believe her name is, the freshman for South Carolina that was the MVP of the SEC tournament yesterday. I think she's the first freshman in the history of the NCAA tournament to win the MVP as a freshman, man.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm giving her a shout out is because she has an NIL deal with Mr. Seafood in Columbia, South Carolina. So shouts out to Mr. Seafood in Columbia. Shouts out to Mr. Seafood in Charlotte. And shouts out to Malaysia. Congratulations on the MVP award. That's awesome, man.
Hey, they tripping in the chat room, man. Somebody said dude just had a tricks moment. Yeah.
It's dumb. It's dumb, man. I
I couldn't figure out, like, what was he going to do? You're exactly right when you brought that up. Like, what was he going to do? Swing on a girl?
Right.
Now, even though these girls may have been able to kick his ass.
Well,
somebody
and he was one of the smallest people out there when he got out there.
Right.
So he might have even got dealt with, but still, even if he don't swing on somebody, you still went down there as if you were about to have a physical presence with these women. No, dummy. No.
Nah, you deserve all of that.
Wrong. And even though your sister's out there, you can't have your behind out there with them women. Leave them alone.
Yeah, that was absolutely crazy. Unbelievable. So fantastic show today, man. Fantastic show. We got it done. The re-grand opening. We're officially back with 2 live stews.
Okay, real quick, and you should know this. In the middle of that laugh, when you play it, when the audience is laughing in the middle, when you talk, we can't hear you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So when the audience starts, we hear you, and at the end of it, we hear you. But in the middle, it looks like this.
Okay. Well, we learned something.
Yeah.
We actually, this is the first day I think we've been using this.
We still got to figure some things out. We're getting there, man.
Yeah, but we got it. We got 98% things figured out as compared to a month and a half ago. Let's just put it like that.
Real quick, can the great Tree Taylor come on before we get out of here? Tree, you there? You there, Tree? Hi, Tree.
Hey, Tree.
Hello. How are you? I don't get no applause. If you don't get your hands off those buttons, I'm over here losing it. Okay, now stop it.
So, Tree.
No, but the studio audience was happy to see you, Tree.
That was a lot today, Tree. Good job. Thank you so much. That was a lot.
So people that don't know, you're juggling. You're juggling guests as a producer of the show behind the scenes, and everything's went smooth. It was fantastic. Great job,
very good,
Tree.
Tree. Well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I think I'm juggling y'all more than the guests.
Tree, what do you think? What do you think about our tuxedos? I mean, we came, dressed for a special event. What did you think about that little touch?
Handsome. Very good. Very good. I can't see Ryan. Where are you going? Oh, he's going to get his witch's hat.
Ryan even got a witch's hat.
Very nice.
Ryan even got a witch's hat. Wow.
Maybe more dressing up more often. I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Good job.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. I'm going to ask you, whenever time is allowed, Tree, to get all the guests that we have information so we can send them a care package, a Southern Edge care package. Compliments of Dr. Scott. He said to do it, so we're going to send them people each a bottle of each beverage that we have, man.
Hey, so listen.
The sweet tea, vodka, as well as the salted caramel whiskey, man. We're sending each guest we had today a bottle of each.
May I say something? If you look at your phones, you could announce the winners of the 6 bottles that you sold. If you check out your phones real quick, you could announce those.
All right.
Okay.
I like
All right.
that.
Well, Ryan, look for that. Look for that. Let me
got it.
mention the poll from the last show that we did.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look, there's no way we're not gonna let you mention a poll, right, Doug?
So the last poll that we did on the show, the Two Live Stews Experience, was the top 5 premium channel from Ryan and Doug. Okay, Ryan gave his top 5. I gave my top 5. And what do you know? I win again for the 4th time in a row.
Thank you, audience. Thank you, studio audience.
Shut up, studio audience. Shut up.
Good job.
What do you know? So they went with my top 5 as compared to Ryan's top 5. And real quick, and I know we got to get out of here because it's been a long show tonight. We did
Ain't
a lot
nobody
of
rushing you,
great-
man.
we had a
Take your
lot of fun.
time.
I got to talk to you about this Orange is the New Black thing, sir.
Before you do that, man, shout out to Rel Scott in Philadelphia. Yeah, shut him down, studio audience. Shut him down. Shouts out to Rel Scott, DDS_Q, Backyard Smoke Master Barbecue, Red Stick Poodle, Courtney Williams, and Adrian Williams. All 6 of you need to hit us in the DMs on this chat right here. On the how you want to do it, Tree? Yeah, how you want to do that? Yeah.
I will get with you. When it was happening, I was starring the first 6.
Okay.
So it's no
Yeah.
problem. You're gonna get your goods and yeah.
Thank you, Tree. Thank you,
Invite me
Tree.
to the cookout.
Y'all all have a bottle. We'll find out if you prefer vodka or whiskey, and we'll send you your choice. Compliments of the good Dr. Scott that was on the beginning of the show, man. What a day, Doug. What a day. Go ahead, man. Orange is the New Black, right, Doug? What is it, man?
Yeah, man. You told me, the Stewies, the dogs, and the poodles, you told the whole world to watch this show. And it's exactly what I thought it was. A freak show.
You suck.
Did you hear that guy? He agrees. He agrees. And you suck.
A
What
freak
is
show
this you got me watching, man?
A freak show meaning what, man?
A freak show, a bunch of gratuitous nudity and all types of just freaky stuff going on, man, in jail with women.
It's a great series, man. How many did you watch?
I watched like 2-3 episodes, and I know where this is going. This is basically Oz for women. It's a bunch of freaky stuff going on. You really like that show that much to put it in your top 5?
It was a good show, man. It was a good show. So real quick, man. It is the Two Last Stews Experience. If you hadn't gathered it yet, man, my memory's not quite what it used to be, man. So these unfair polls that you keep throwing out at the last minute, where you don't give me time to think about it, man.
No,
my recollection isn't like yours. Man. I can't grab things out of the air like that. I need to study and write down things and research things, and I need to talk to Google to make sure that everything is right. Sometimes, man, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of hits on the head, man. There's a lot going on, man.
Well, I mean, no, you was agreeing with Griff saying I got a short memory or I forget things or whatever. I'm forgetful.
Oh, you are.
But I mean, what?
It's a different kind of forgetful, man. It's a totally different kind of forgetful, man.
You text us Sunday and said, "Is that Arlie?"
Right.
You think that you
shouts out
told
to
me
Arlie. Yeah.
to go to Impact when you didn't. I brought you to Impact.
Yeah.
I
mean,
don't
that was a
like
long
this
time
is
ago.
this is a problem.
That was
I'm
a
gonna
long time
go
ago.
with Griff and Ryan.
I have a reason for not remembering, man. I'm dealing with CTE, man. I'm dealing with nerve damage and stuff.
Listen,
I got
I don't
a
wanna-
reason to not remember, man.
I don't
want
want to claim CTE, but I'm pretty sure I got some traits of that as well.
Yeah, man. You sent a picture of Arlie singing praise and worship at Impact this weekend to us.
I'm like, wait a minute, is that Arlie? I'm sitting in church and she's leading song like she's the featured singer on this song for the choir.
She can
I
sing.
look,
Man. She can
I pull
sing.
up my phone and I zoom in. I'm like, that's Arlie. That's our entertainment reporter at
Right.
Impact.
Yep. Arlie said she's in the chat group spending time with the Stewies. She said, I am a charter member at Impact Church.
Wow.
Singing almost every Sunday. And I said, I know you. She knew you. You don't remember her, man, but y'all met several times, man.
Damn.
And
yeah.
you've been in Impact for a decade, man. So
Yeah.
you've seen her every weekend just about singing on the stage.
Hey, Tree, when was the first year that we did that pregame show at Impact where you invited us for the first time? What year was that about?
The pregame experience was
Right.
in 2014. That's when I
Okay.
called you on the phone, and you're like, "Who is this?
Yeah, who the hell is this?
How
So
did you
years
get
ago,
my
man.
number?"
That's 10 years ago.
A
10
decade
years
But
ago,
I
I was on
meant-
Impact. Yeah.
It's a very good story. Just all of the circles that we
Mhm.
ended up together. But yes, Douglas,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I love
called you.
Impact.
You didn't call me.
I love Impact. I miss Olu, the pastor that
Yeah.
was there when I first got there, when we first got there. But
Olu was the coolest.
yeah, he was the illest. He was the illest.
And there's the pastor now is a bro. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
He pledged down there somewhere in Louisiana. Is he like LSU, bro? Something like
I think
that?
that's right. Ollie will put it in the chat in a second because she knows who he is.
Yeah. I believe he's
Paul, Paul is doing well.
Yeah. I talked to him before. He wore
He plays in
something one
Iowa.
time.
He plays in Iowa.
At Iowa. I think he played football there too. I think he played football there as well. Sir, shouts out to everybody before we get out of here. Shouts out to everybody in the chat room, man. Phenomenal job making this show interactive. We had a lot of fun. You got everybody's name written down who appeared today so we can give them a big shout out all at once?
Man, we're going to send them a Southern Edge prize package, man, from the
Okay.
Two Live Stews.
Okay.
A bottle of sweet tea vodka, a bottle of salted caramel whiskey, a couple of fans, and a nice note saying thank you very much for being down with the Two Live Stews, man. We really appreciate people.
Right. So you have everybody listed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Give them a shout out.
Thank you, Dr. Scott. Thank you, the great Lab Love.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you, Henry Welsh. Nothing like seeing and spending time with the beautiful Fly Girl. The great Griff came in and ran the show himself for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Zoo-Man Miller, we got to get him a router and a booster and Wi-Fi all together. But
That man
Zoo-Man
got
was in the
dial up.
building.
That man got dial up.
Yep. And the great Arlie Michelle spent some time in the chat room with the Stewies, chopping it up with them. And last but not least, the wonderful and beautiful Miss Tree Taylor, the executive producer. Thank every last one of y'all for doing what you do.
Absolutely.
Are you happy with the
Yeah, man.
Big
Mission
deal,
complete.
man.
I think in combination with this show tonight that we've been promoting for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, maybe. With this show, we've been promoting for 3 weeks. The write-up in the
it's been a month.
right. The article that was written in the AJC by Mr. Rodney Ho. All of the likes that we've been getting on the little short videos we've been putting out. I think the word is out. Your boys are back.
Yeah, man.
Your boys are back.
Listen, man. I want you to understand how much I've missed this, man, and how much fun I'm having, man. This has really been a true blessing, and I'm really enjoying myself, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, that's what we do. I mean, a lot of controversy in politics on how, somebody spread salt on us and blackballed our ass for over a decade, but that's fine.
Love is right. Love is right. Griff is right. Everything that's on this thing is ours.
Yeah.
So we really, really appreciate it. And of course, we're being fueled by Southern Edge. We appreciate Southern Edge. And a lot of people, man, have hollered about wanting sponsorships, and the packages are almost ready. We're going to put them out, man. We're really, really appreciative. The dogs and poodles have jumped out and said, how can we help? What can we do? Yeah, man. We love it, man.
Shouts out to LSU Harris. 3-Pete J says we forgot LSU Harris.
I didn't forget LSU Harris. I was going to save him for last.
Right, exactly. The hell's
3-Pete.
wrong with 3-Pete?
Go to hell, 3-Pete. How about that, Ruckus? Go to hell, 3-Pete.
Oh, my gosh.
And shouts out to the great triple platinum LSU Harris, man. Harry O, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
And T as well. T, Harry O and T are going to be two of the Stewies that's going to help us organize the troops when we need stuff done, man. And when it's time for us to party and get together, which we're going to start doing real soon. So y'all stay in touch, man. Everybody in the chat, we appreciate y'all too.
Yeah, praise his holy name. Thank y'all so much, man. Continue to pass the word. We're going to drop some shorts on Facebook and YouTube and all of that, man. And this train going to be moving. This train is going to be moving real fast. Jump on board.
Man. I just read a text, a Facebook user, F. Steak Shapiro and all the rest of them. I do want to say something, man. I am free and clear. My mind, my heart, mind, and heart is all clear and free when it comes to all them folk back in the old days, man. But when Lav started mentioning steak, I was about to hit the cancel button, man. I was about to hit the gunshot. Ta-ta!
Right. Yeah.
No, I get no beef with none of them cats, man. I wish them all the best. They all still doing the same thing they've been doing. We're the only ones that hadn't been there.
Right. And their ratings weren't as good as ours.
Well, there's the whole station that's gone, right?
Yeah.
It was a year later. The whole station just disappeared.
We keep talking about this book. The book is going to happen. We just got to find time to do it, man.
Yeah.
The people want to know. The number one thing that people ask me when they stop me in the airport, hey, man, what happened? And I don't even want to get into it. I'm like, hey, man, it's a long story, man. I don't even want to talk about it. But the book is coming. And really, we should make that a goal for this year. By the end of 2024, we got to have this book out, man. We just got to do it. We got to find time. Yeah.
I got a Yende, a Cybra. He's willing to help us write it.
Okay. All right. We definitely got to make that happen. The people want it, man.
Yeah.
Get the people what they want.
Yeah. All right, man. Everybody, man, we appreciate y'all. One more time for the good folks at Southern Edge. The Two Live Stews experience is fueled by Southern Edge and powered by Southern Edge. Check us out on the web. Got a dope website, southernedgebeverageco.com. It also lets you know what areas you can find our stores on the location tab in the website. So go to the location tab and you can find out where Southern Edge is. Right now it's just in Florida, South Carolina, and Georgia. But all of those states have counties where we are being sold. And if you go to the Southern Edge website, you can hit the location tab and find out where you can purchase Southern Edge.
That's what's up. You thank
right,
God
man.
every minute, every day.
God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. If you don't know me, you need to find me, show him love, because that's all he's trying to show you. Nothing but love. We love y'all, man. Appreciate it. Peace.
Roo.